Hello, I'm Charlotte. Thank you for joining me on another portion of our biblical journey of encouragement for women, where we're learning about Jesus. Who is Jesus? Let's continue and find out as we read in the Bible today. What I've just spoken about in the last portion was about Jesus and his preparation of his disciples to carry on his ministry. So, as Jesus is continuing to prepare his disciples for carrying on the ministry of the kingdom of heaven, we see how he cares for them, for us too, if we are his followers and his disciples, and wants them to know what they can expect. So, when I shared in part 14, I shared in Matthew chapter 10, verses 16 to 25. It's not a very pleasant prospect to look forward to, but Jesus never leaves his disciples or anyone who would follow him without comfort, as we will soon read. So in Matthew 10, 26 to 31, he wants them to know that they shouldn't be afraid of anything that they face because God is watching over them. So let's take our Bibles and go to Matthew chapter 10 and verses 26 to 31. Fear not, therefore, fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known. What I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in light, and what ye hear in the ear, that preach ye upon the housetops. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Are not two sparrows sold for a farthing? And one of them shall not fall on the ground without your Father. But the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Fear ye not, therefore, ye are of more value than many sparrows. So as he continues speaking, he's revealing more of what it will mean for people if they want to be his followers. And he comforts as well, because he's letting them know that the Heavenly Father is watching and knows what is going on with them and will preserve their soul in heaven in the future. As we continue reading in chapter 10, 32 to 42, that will take us to the end of that chapter. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven. But whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. He that receiveth you receiveth me, and he that receiveth me receiveth him that sent me. He that receiveth a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward, and he that receiveth a righteous man in the name of a righteous man shall receive a righteous man's reward. And whosoever shall give to drink unto one of these little ones a cup of cold water only in the name of a disciple, verily I say unto you, he shall in no wise lose his reward. So, this chapter is such a huge encouragement for me. As I read this now, preparing to do these videos, I realize that being a follower of Jesus Christ will mean that there will be major choices to make, that there will be relationships that might end, and that everyone should really consider seriously what they're getting themselves into. He isn't hiding anything. He isn't sugarcoating anything. He tells it like it is because people need to know that they have a choice. And if they choose to follow him, knowing what it's going to cost, they can be sure that his presence is with them, that his word will teach and lead them, and that there will be times when people will be kind to them, just as there were people who were kind to him during his time on earth. So I want to thank you for watching this video. There will be another one coming shortly.